Wicked for Good. Wicked for Good is a sequel to the first movie, Wicked, that came out in 2024. It's like a fantasy musical. First off, I want to say I kind of expected more from this movie. I kind of had high expectations for the music numbers and things like that. This movie, it's not better than the first one. I wanted it to be high expectations, but it's not. Like the music numbers, it was fine. I think the music was the music and the vocal performances were much stronger in the first movie. I think in this second movie their voices and the song numbers, they kind of, I don't know, they didn't feel as strong as the first movie, which is kind of weird. Like you would think that the second movie with the music and things would be more powerful, more, Also with the music, I felt like a lot of the songs, I thought as a musical, when you make musicals, the music is supposed to rhyme. Sometimes they did, but for the most part, when they were singing, they barely ever rhymed. Like whoever wrote the songs, like they didn't really care about making it rhyme for the most part. Like for the most part, they were just singing dialogue or just singing their thoughts or singing words. It wasn't necessarily a song. Like the second movie, most of the time they sung, it didn't feel like it was a song. And I thought they were musicals, and it's supposed to be a song. I don't know, or I don't think that the original RAAzer is a musical. I think that's like an original idea from like the studio or whatever. But still, I haven't watched many musicals in my lifetime. I watched a few, and they all have like actual songs that like writers and artists or whoever put together for the movie. And I feel like Wicked didn't have that at all. Like it didn't have that many like songs that felt like actual songs that you could go listen to yourself or something like that. Like a High School Musical or things like that, where you watch those movies, they have actual songs in there, and then when you're done watching those movies, it makes you want to go listen to those songs. That's the Wicked don't have that. Wicked for Good, it didn't feel like it was that. The first movie, I didn't really feel like that. No, the first movie definitely did feel like that. It definitely had like some songs that felt like real songs. And like I said, the music numbers and the voices and everything, it felt much powerful and stronger and even more beautiful in the first movie. I don't know about the second movie. And also with the movie that felt like it had a lot of with the movie that felt like there was a lot of tension and friction, and a movie that wanted to make you feel like there was a lot of friction and tension between Alphaba and Galinda, or Alphaba and all of Oz. But like to display that tension, we never really seen fight scenes or anything like that. Like we've seen like the lady do what she did to get Alphaba out of hiding, but like it never was like a fight scene. There was never a fight scene. The only fight scene was Galinda and Alphaba, and that was like a joke. It wasn't really fighting. It was a joke. Like they was playing that up. Like that was just a little joke. It was never a fight scene. Like for like a person that's supposed to be a wicked, evil witch, and for like they didn't show. I thought they were at least going to show Dorothy and them fighting the witch. Like I was like, oh snap! Like they about to make Dorothy catch a body. Like they about to make them do their thing. But nah, they didn't even show it, and it wasn't even like real. I don't know. Also with Dorothy, and I don't know why they didn't show her face. I think they were kind of like scared to show her face, but they showed like the lion and the Tin Man. Also, I wish that they did the Tin Man so dirty. What was my man's name? Bro, they did him so dirty, bro. They did him so dirty. Like he was just trying to get out of there, bro. Like Alphaba and her sister did him so dirty. It wasn't even Alphaba, bro. Alphaba saved your life. Like they blamed her and he was mad at her. Like I wasn't even Alphaba's fault. She saved his life. It was really her sister. I liked her sister at first. The one in the wheelchair. I liked her sister at first until she did what she did. And then I was like, yeah, no. But I really did like her, and I really did feel bad for her, but it just turned out crazy, and then she went out sad. My boy Tim, man, like I feel bad for him. Like man, like I really feel bad for him. I hate that line. The one thing I want to say about that line is like, how is it that? How are you blaming her for your cowardliness, for your, you know what I'm saying? How are you blaming her for your softness? How you blaming her for that? Alphabet had to be around that line for all his life for him to be that cowardly. And I don't think she was around you all your life. She had to be around you all your life, doing everything for you to be that cowardly. Like, that don't even make sense. Like, everybody in that movie was just blaming her just to blame her, dude. Everybody in that movie was blaming her just to blame her. And really, like, she was the one who was helping or trying to help or trying to do good. But everybody was just, I don't know, because she's green, basically being racist, man. We don't keep it real. We ain't keep it real. Cause she green. You know what I'm saying? They gonna look at her a certain way because she green and whatever, but she the only one there actually helping her, trying to do some good. And then also with like Galinda and Alphaba, like, I don't know, I thought that they were gonna make them like enemies. It was just weird. Like, I don't know, it just felt like with the cover and everything, I thought the movie was gonna make them enemies because I did, but they didn't. Because if we're going to be honest with you, Galinda got her sister killed, got Alphaba's sister killed. It was Galinda's idea. It was Galinda's idea for what happened, for when what happened. And when that old lady did what she did, and then when her sister, you know, what happened to her sister happened to her sister, it's Galinda's fault because it was her idea. She was mad because Alphaba stole her mans, and then she was trying to get back, you know? It's her fault. It's literally her fault. And then she want to be crying and get all sad, talking about some, I didn't want this, I want to stop it, like, it was her fault. Like, if we're really going to be honest, it was Galinda's fault. It was Galinda's fault, bro. Galinda had the idea for that, the whole storm weather thing to you know, it was her idea because she was salty. And then she backtracked, and then she started to feel bad about it. It was her idea. And I was like, if they make a third movie, I really hope that like they reveal that and like show that and like Alphaba know that. Because she's not your friend, bro. She's really not. Galinda's not her friend, dude. I really thought they was going to make them like legit enemies, but they didn't. At the end, they're still homies. They're still friends. At the end, if anything, they're closer than ever. I thought they was going to make them ops, but they didn't. I thought they was going to make them ops and they was going to squabble. None of that happened. It's just a musical. Like, it's just a musical. I don't know what I was expecting because we didn't get any of that in the first movie. I thought we was going to get in the second movie. It's a Wizard of Oz movie. I don't know what I was looking for. I was expecting a little bit of action, some more beautiful singing, some more good songs. It was cool. Also, one scene, the other scene might be a spoiler, but the scene when they turn Brock, I think that's his name, Bach, to the Tin Man. When Alphaba arrives, bro, the way that spell book just popped up out of nowhere was so ridiculous to me. But that definitely did take me out of the movie. You watch the movie, you know what I'm talking about. The way that spell book just showed up out of nowhere for her is honestly insane. But overall, the movie was cool. I liked the world. I especially like the opening scene with like the colorful like field, colorful grass. I really like that scene where that looked. Also, I love the way that the Oz like place look when he's talking to Dorothy. Like I like how that place looks. I don't like Oz at all. Oh yeah, also with the twist was not believable. That's probably like a part of the real story from like the real book, but the twist is just not believable. The movie didn't make it believable. It was just kind of silly. Like when the twist came along, it was just kind of silly. Like I was just like, I guess, you know, like the twist it didn't hit like that. But overall, the movie was cool. You know, I don't think it was better than the first one. It was cool. What do I give it? Because I had high expectations for the movie. I'm going to give it a 7.5. I forgot what I gave the last movie, but I'm going to give this one a 7.5. I liked it. Not as much as the last one, but I liked it. If you haven't watched it, go watch it. Peace.